Going live. We are live now. Good morning, Bacho. Very good morning. How are you all? Good morning. Have you seen the Neet paper? You were like, I was thinking it might be difficult just because, but paper was good. Some subjects are just like usual. Some people are saying about physics and chemistry. Have you seen the Neet paper? Tell me. How many of you have seen the Neet paper? Good morning, Bacho. Good morning, Harsha. Good morning, Sasiram. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Sasiram. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Dora. Good morning, Nagendra. Kaushalya, good morning. Good morning, guys. Please join. Venkat Reddy Sethi, good morning. Nafisa, good morning. You have seen the Neet paper, Dora? Okay, how did you find the paper? I have seen the Neet paper yesterday. Very good. Yes. Good morning, Krishna. Sri 2006, good morning, beta. Good morning. Moderate, yeah. So moderate is in the moderate range, 100% in the moderate range. Nothing serious about that. Good morning, Shri Geeta. Good morning, Bacha. Good morning. Now tell me the paper that you have written yesterday. Yesterday a test was there, na? Test was there yesterday. The first, it was a basic test, not the PACE examination, the basic test. So earlier we thought it is a PACE 1 examination, but then every other subject is keeping the basic test. So we also thought of keeping the basic test. So zoology, botany, chemistry, moderate range. Okay, Sasiram. Okay. So you're saying that zoology, botany, and chemistry. In physics, yeah, physics. I have seen, these reporters. They are waiting outside the campuses. So in one of the campus, one girl was almost about to cry that we have not seen such type of physics paper. So reporter said, is it too difficult? Well, no, it was very different, very, very different. Well, I cannot confirm that because that is not my subject. So I don't know how, like what. But other people were happy, other people. Anyone tell me how was our paper, internal paper? The first basic test paper. After your Neet 24, you have written the test. After that, first time you've written the test. See your marks, where do you stand right now, and how much you can improve, and what is your goal for improvement. After exam paper not opening in application. Okay. After exam paper will not open in the application because there is a time limit to that. And after that, once the paper is over in all the campuses, maybe because online test timing is different little and our internal test timings are little late because I think we wait till their break, evening break. What time was your test? Good morning, Rani K. Good morning. Roshama, good morning. Good morning, beta. Good morning. Lalita Kumari. After exam paper is okay. Lalita, good morning. Kavita, good morning. Yes, tell me about the paper. Any particular question? You got the key also, answer key also? Any issues in the answer key? Any issues in whatever you are expecting and you are not getting the marks? And if you don't mind, can I ask your marks? And I want, yes, of course, my subject, geology marks. So geology marks means out of 180. Sir, Neet happen or not, sir? Okay. No, sir, for seeing our mistakes. Okay. Can we get access to the answer key to analyze? Yes, why not? Why not? Anyhow, you are part of the group, so I will share. If any other technicalities are there, I will share. I took temporary online for 1 week. Can I continue notes of your classes? Huh, beta? You can continue. All the teachers, in fact, all the teachers who are taking the classes in the offline, they are also in the online. It's up to you. 160 out of 180, Neha. Okay, you could have scored more. The series scored 161. Please share your marks. Neha, sir, what is the Telegram group name? But it is a, I think, channel name, not the group. It's a channel, and it is Biosphere. Biosphere. Biosphere by Anurag and Arun. Biosphere by Anurag and Arun. Now, those who could not get that, they have also given us a WhatsApp message saying that they are in the online batch and we have shared the link. If you know someone who is also in the online class and you are acquainted with him or her, maybe just at least share the that group name, the link. Moreover, today what I will do, I will share the link in the WhatsApp status. So rather than, because you have to write the message, send me the message, so many things have to be done. You can simply click the link in my WhatsApp status. So it's up to you. If you get the link in the status, you can go directly. And if you don't, if I am busy in some work, I am unable to, you can just drop me a message that I am a Neet student and I am an online LT online student. I will send the link. I think on Saturday or Friday, we have shared many links. 122, 175. Vedika, your marks are good. 175, 175. Yogendranath Chaudhary. Good, good, good. I want other students to share your marks. Dora, 164. And Kavya, 170, 170. K, is there any new batch starting now? New batch means the online batch. Online batch or offline? Offline batches are starting, of course. Offline batches are. Then Giravani 170, Lekha 157. Whatever your score is it better than the Neet 24 paper? Sir, re-Neet happen or not, sir? Beta, right now, honestly speaking, I cannot say clearly whether there will be a re-Neet or not. I cannot say, right? Because earlier I was 100% sure that there will not be any re-Neet. But since they have scrapped the Neet PG examination, now the government is doing all right things. So there is a pressure on the government to scrap this examination also. Already 3 examination, 1 examination, 2 examinations cancelled, and one was after the examination it was cancelled, and one did not happen. So there is only one test left with so many of the news and CBI, and I think in a day or two. So cannot say. Ishwar 170 by 180, Harsha 147, Shrihita 175. Very happy by the marks 170, 175. Those who get 170, 175, very, very happy. Is Bachelor of Ayurvedic Medicine worth? Yes, why not? Why not? Don't you think that the coming time people will be more interested in Ayurveda, homeopathy, these alternate medical, things, these alternate medical sciences? Suppose if you have a cold and cough or any other disease, there are 2 options. One is some Ayurvedic medicine, and one is, the allopathic medicine. Anyone would be choosing the Ayurvedic one, herbal one. We all want everything should be herbal. Our tea should be herbal. It should be added with some herbs. Even our skin cream, beauty creams, our soap, everything we are choosing herbal, right? So might be people are choosing the only difference, the only problem right now is that some BAMS are not authentic, and the authentic medicines are expensive. When more and more doctors will come, more and more pharmaceutical companies will come, and certainly the medicine cost will go down because there will be a lot of competition, right? So no doubt the future is Bachelor of Ayurveda. It is your personality, it is your own temperament, it is your own value system, right, will make you smarter in any field, whether it is homeopathy. You know that there are so many homeopaths in your town or city, and some are famous, isn't it? Similarly, there are many in every field. Like some physiotherapists have good name, some doctors have good name. All our doctors all have done the same course in the same college. Some doctors have good name, right? So it also depends on our personality, how we talk, how we react, and of course the value system. Because whatever we talk, but if the value system is good, sooner or later we attract all good. Good person will release good vibes, and with the good vibes, people with good vibes, they are automatically attracted here. Hmm? So no doubt in any field, similarly, there are many dentists in your town, many dentists. Many of you don't know even. Maybe someone living very near you and he is a dental doctor, right? But you don't know about them. But some dentist, if you have something issue in the teeth, some issue, not just cleaning purpose or some issue in the teeth, you will ask someone who is the best dentist in the town, or you Google or you search on Practo, who is the best doctor, who is the best dentist, like that. So in every field you can excel. In every field, if you are not having value system, even if you are a PG doctor, you have done MBBS, MD, or MS, but still you won't be having that success, right? So it's like in every field, BMS, and you have all right to call yourself a doctor. I mean, you are an official, you are a doctor. If you go to the court of law, and if the judge asks you, or if the advocate asks you, introduce yourself, you can introduce, I am Doctor So and so, and you are legal. That's a legal thing, right? So you can, of course, BMS, even physiotherapy also. Now, few years back, I found that they can also call themselves as doctors, and they will be treated equally as doctors. They can charge like the doctors their value, because they also undergo a lot of training, the same 4.5 years course, the same 3 years PG course. So yes, they are also earlier, there was a time when we were young. At that time, we used to consider them as technicians, but no, they are also doctors. So physiotherapy, even if alternate medicine is there, alternate medicine, there are other ways people can, number one, get their name. People can get the money, right? And of course, you can be successful. You can have a name, you can earn money, and you'll be successful in every field, in every field. And of course, your value is also equal to the doctors. You are a doctor. What is equal to a doctor? You will be a doctor. So if anybody is seriously thinking about that, I don't mind. I don't mind. Okay, but let me now continue with my previous discussion. And I was discussing the phylum Porifera. Tell me any question on Porifera. I think Porifera questions came in the yesterday test. Porifera questions came because while I was coming to this campus, in this campus, we have long-term girls. So some people brought the papers, okay? So they were asking questions. So phylum Porifera, these are the pore bearers. Porifera, point number one is that, as the name indicates, there are pore bearers and they have cellular grade of organization. Then what else we know about them? They are asymmetric. Right? They are neither diploblastic nor triploblastic. So they are neither diploblastic on it is nor triploblastic. So they are not having any germ layers in their embryo. These points we know about them. Now, talking about their habitat, they are aquatic. All are aquatic. Where is the habitat? Where do they live? They live in water. All of them. Life originated in water and life originated in oceans. Ocean means marine water. What's the difference of marine water with fresh water? First of all, ocean, sea. This is marine water. Fresh water means fresh water is in the lake, pond, maybe a stream, well. Okay, these are the fresh water. And the main difference in these two types of water is the salinity, amount of solutes, amount of salt. The salts in fresh water are much lesser than that in the marine water. The marine water has a very high solute concentration, very high solute concentration. You know that solute concentration we compare in terms of parts per thousand, PPT. What's PPT? What's that? Parts per thousand. Okay. Now less than 5 PPT of fresh water and 30 to 35 PPT of marine water. How much of marine water? 30 to 35. And fresh water less than 5. We can also discuss about the milliosmoles per liter. That first of all, please remember 5, 30 to 35. 5 thakwa, 30 to 35 aqua. Thakwa salt in fresh water, aqua salt in marine water. Are you guys with me? Done? Very good. Now, life originated in oceans. Right, oceans, the primitive oceans. Therefore, most of the early life forms were aquatic. Most of the early animals are also aquatic. They live in water. Habitat कहाँ है? Water. Water कौन सा? Marine water. But some of them, so they are mostly marine, and a few fresh water. They are mostly marine. A few fresh water. Who can tell me the name of a freshwater sponge? Tell me the name of a freshwater sponge, guys. Lagoons. Lagoons क्या होते हैं बेटा? Lagoons जानते हो? Lagoons. You know lagoons? I'll discuss. Spongilla. Sohan, you are late today. Sohan. Hi Surya. Good morning, Surya. Can someone send the link of Telegram? I tried searching for it. Yes, Neha, you know my number. You can just drop me a WhatsApp message introducing yourself, and I will. Moreover, today I am thinking of sharing the link in the my WhatsApp status also. You know my WhatsApp number, so you can just drop me a message. Please, for heaven's sake, do not make a call. 988-717 and 3335. I know there are some mischievous persons who are still, they just try. What will happen? Let's make a ring. Right now we are all ghosted. No one will know about. No, beta, I cannot know about you. You know about yourself. I just now said person with good value system. They are the future leaders. They are the future successful people. Whether you are dental or homeopathy or Ayurveda or even allopathic doctor. One with good value system is always being famous and very sought after doctor. And if you want, he can also earn good money. हाँ बेटा. Yes, बच्चों, you are right. It is about spongula, spongula, spongula. Spongula is fresh water. Very good. Rani K started about spongula. Sohan spongula, Ishwar spongula. Very good. And yes, so spongula is a fresh water. Spongula, ये अच्छा name है बेटा. So we cannot say they are exclusively marine. They are mostly marine, but some are. So this is an example, spongula. Please refer to the picture of this. This is a picture of spongula in NCERT. Okay, so picture also you can see the picture of a spongula in NCERT. It is very, very irregular, as you can see in the picture. Okay, so we have seen the habitat. Now, somewhat more points about them. The digestion. Now, something very unique about them. Achha, one more thing. We discussed already that they have a cellular grade of organization, but among the cell, the nerve cells are not there. So the nerve cells are absent. Now, this is very unusual about the animals that they don't have a nerve cell. That's the main difference between plants and animals. Animals can respond. Animals have nerve cells, okay? But not all animals have nerve cells. There are few, like members of the phylum Porifera, they don't have a nerve cell. It's a very important point, and I'll put a symbol here. I'll put a hashtag here so that you will not miss this point, okay? This is a unique feature. Unique feature means it is only present in this phylum and no other phylum will get that they don't have a nerve cell. Animals usually have a nerve cell. Okay, bachcho? Let's some more points about their digestion. Already you know about the digestion. Come on, digestion kaisa hota hai inme? The digestion is again something very interesting that they have intracellular digestion. They have intracellular digestion. Digestion is intracellular. What's intracellular digestion? That means the cells they engulf. This is a food. They engulf, and then this becomes part of the cell. This vacuole becomes part of the cell. Here is the food, and then the lysosomes. Lysosomes contain digestive enzymes. They will merge. Lysosomes will merge here. They will release their digestive enzymes. Okay. So all these are lysosomes, and E for enzyme, and this enzyme digests the food. We know that digestion matlab hydrolysis, breaking in the presence of water. Breaking in the presence of water, that's called digestion. And now the digested food. The digested food is now absorbed. It is absorbed. Digested food is absorbed. Okay, just like you have seen in case of amoeba, and whatever is remaining, so that remaining thing is called the waste. This was food, now what is left is a waste, and everything is absorbed. Nutrients are absorbed. So nutrients are absorbed, okay, and tarvata, after that, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? You will find that this vacuole with the waste has merged with the membrane again. So it has gone, it has migrated and has merged with the membrane. Okay. For you to visualize better, I'll do it something like this, and that's how the waste comes out. This is called intracellular digestion, and this is a removal of waste. Okay. So this is ingestion, taking in food. Okay, now tell me, what type of digestion do you consider? Is it holozoic nutrition? Okay, so what type of nutrition shall I write here? Is it holozoic or monozoic, or it is azoic? Monozoic kuch hota nahi hai beta. That means, is it a type of animal or without? Animals don't have azoic, not of like animals. Holozoic. Zoic means related to animals, and holo means having all the steps. Holo means comprising of all the steps. Okay. What type of, it is intracellular digestion. What shall I write here? Holozoic nutrition or not? Is it holozoic nutrition? Who will write, is it holozoic nutrition? Those who have just now joined the class, बच्चों, tell me, have you seen the Neet paper? Neet paper देखा आप लोगों ने? Neet paper, Re-Neet paper, yeah, Re-Neet paper. Good idea. I am going to share it just after the class. After the class, in few minutes, I am going to share. Few minutes means 10 minutes. I will share the paper, at least the bio paper, in the Telegram channel. I should have done last night, but I was just seeing the reactions of the student. How do they find the paper? Teachers के लिए तो, and that too biology teachers. ठीक है, biology में section B was lengthy. All questions you have to really see all the steps. But my suggestion to, and not a suggestion, is strong advice. Please, everyone, try to solve this paper also. And keep the questions that you don't follow, you don't understand, keep them circled so that you can ask me later on. Okay. Sohan, what was your marks? Tell me how much you got yesterday. Other people have not shared their marks. Ma Velugu, beta, आपने share नहीं किया. Shashiram shared, I think. Raju did not share. Rani K did not share. Krishna Sagar. Sohan Yadav 175. Okay. Krishna, Rani, your marks. Any question where the answer is different, answer is wrong? Any question? 122 Krishna. Okay, beta. Okay. Very good. 171 Kavita. Okay, beta. Kavita 171. So this is not your competition, and particularly not for you. I just want to know the type of group I am into, so that I have to know how to handle you people nicely, in a better way, in a more optimized way. Shri Teja 175. Anyone here getting 180? 170. Rifat Sayyid. Re-Neet clarify, sir. Nahi beta, really I don't. It would be wrong to comment anything on Re-Neet, because right now it is 50-50. There was a time when I used to say that 99.99999% it won't happen, but what the recent changes have happened, right? 2 papers got cancelled, 1 paper, 2 paper could not scheduled even. 1 paper was later on cancelled after the examination. 130, Velugu 130. TK King, about the Re-Neet, don't worry, beta. Re-Neet in a very soon, 1 or 2 days only. I know it's difficult to concentrate. It is very easy for me to say. It's very difficult to concentrate. Pray for the mental peace. Pray for the mental stability, and keep on thanking God. You first thank God thank God, I am ready to prepare everything. I am ready for everything. Thank God for giving me the strength. Right now you don't have a strength even, but you first thank. You keep on thanking. If you want to thank God, you want to thank nature, you want to thank Almighty, you want to thank universe, up to you. Your words may different. Universe, nature, Almighty, God, Ram, Allah, anything, you keep on thanking. So the more you thank, the more positive you become, the more stronger from inside you become, the more stable you become. And right now, stability matters. Yes, it is dicey what happened, but don't worry. If there is a Re-Neet also, we will be there with you. We will be pakka there with you, and we'll try to revise as much as we can. So if you want to attend, you can attend. You can quickly go through the things. We can highlight the things. We can share word by word keywords with you. Are you remembering these points? These are very important points not to forget. We will highlight some areas. Don't worry, we'll be there with you. Don't worry, we'll be there with you. Shri Hita 175, very good. Very good. Shri Teja, okay, Shri Hita and Shri Teja different. मार्क्स आर सेम. ओके, रिफत सही है. कोई किसी क्वेश्चन का आंसर रॉन्ग था? एनी क्वेश्चन विद रॉन्ग आंसर? हैव यू चेक द की? एनी क्वेश्चन विद अ रॉन्ग आंसर? यस, one person I got. It is Syed Suhale Ahmed. 180. Very good. Very good. 180. Very good. All 170, 171. Like Kavita got 171, 170, 171, 175, 176, 180. According to me, all are good. Very good. No doubt. Every marks matter. But right now at this stage, because a paper is given from a very small portion. So let's be positive. Let's think that you have done nicely. And accordingly, for example, if you score 160, just 2 more questions away. Otherwise, you have done nicely. Similarly, 155, 3 more questions like that. Okay, so syllabus for the Sunday test. The next Sunday, the next week syllabus. The next week syllabus, I will share in the group today. Right now, I don't know. Right now, I have not seen any message. Okay, but I will see in the track sheet. According to the track sheet, I will tell. Even if the official announcement does not come, I will tell you as per the track sheet. Official announcement will be just only 1920, just here and there, plus minus 1 point only. It will be very close. Okay, beta, chale. Sir, syllabus for the Sunday test this week. Syllabus. देखो बेटा, इसके आगे वाले फाइला होंगे. The phyla ahead of it. Tell me, first of all, tell me. Any question where the answer to be checked after the test? I will ask for the key, revision of the key. Just tell me if there is any. If you come across later on, you can also send me a WhatsApp message or you can share that in the Telegram. Okay, bacho. So let me continue. These people have intracellular digestion, animals, and now this is intracellular digestion completely intracellular. Okay, not even a part of it is extra. Everything is inside the cell. You can see that there is no release of enzyme outside the cell. Everything is inside the cell. Okay, done. Respiration, circulation, they don't have even tissues. So as such, there is no special organ for respiration, no special organ for circulation, but they have got a lifeline, and the lifeline lies in this water canal system. And this is something very, very unique about these animals. Let me just explain you. Very, very unique about this animal. Please focus. So these animals have got a wall, their body wall, animals having a body wall. And the body wall has many pores, rundram. No doubt they are all non-motile, completely non-motile, completely. But their larva is motile. They have a free-swimming larva, but otherwise they are non-motile. They have a free-swimming larva, but they are non-motile. Okay. Okay. और अब ये देखो बेटा, इसके पास they have an O. It is fixed to the bottom, and there is a pore on the top. It is a little bigger than the other pores, and there are many pores on the side. So please focus, everyone. There are many pores on the side. Okay, so you can see that. And a pore leads to a canal also. Can you notice that? A pore leads to a canal. Where is that canal? I'll try to show the canal. Okay. A pore leads to a canal. Many pores. And the pore leads to canal. Okay, beta? Till here, points clear? Where is the canal? This is the canal. This is the canal. And one more thing, you will find that water keeps on entering the inner cavity. The water keeps on entering the inner cavity. The inner cavity is called spongocele. It is called spongocele. Seal means cavities and spongo. That means cavity of the sponge. Spongocele. This cavity is called spongocele. Very easy to remember because there is a prefix spongo. So these are the all holes on the side. Many holes on the side. We find that they are mouth-like because water can enter through it. They are mouth-like. Their water can enter through it. These pores. They are all. So we can now call these pores through which the water can enter into the spongocele. These pores are known as ostia, and ostia leads to a canal. Ostia leads to a canal. And now the water is here. The water is all here. And this water is then pushed outside. And you find that the water is going out of one little larger pore, which is on the top. There is a one pore, little larger than others, and it is on the top. And we find that the water is moving out, coming in through the pores on the wall. Let us name them because there are two different types. So we will give two different names. Through the water enter through the ostium. One pore is called ostium, and the water comes out. So this pore is called osculum. This is ostium. This is osculum. Ostium through inhalant, osculum exhalant outside. Now the plural of, because there are so many ostium, we can say ostia. Ostia is the plural of ostium. The plural is ostia. So there are many ostia through which water can enter into the spongocele and one osculum. But there is again a question here. The question is how the water keep on moving inside. Who is pushing this water inside? It cannot happen. See, we know that in a dead state, if the sponge body is dead, it cannot go, they will not find any water moving inside. It is dead. But as long as it is living, we find the water is moving inside and coming out. That means in living state, there is something which is moving this water. There is a motor here, and we just try to find out the motor. And we found that there are flagella. And we found that there are flagella which are lining these canals. The flagella lining the canal, and all these flagella, not one, many flagella. And all these flagella are pushing this water inside. The flagella are all making the water current and forcing the water to enter, make a water current, all will flow. For example, if all of us watching now, we all stand in just knee water till our knees or thighs, we are standing in water. And with one hand, we keep on moving this water, we keep on pushing this water in one direction, right? So we can generate a water current. So even in a silent water, even in a still water, we can make a water current, even in still water. That's what is happening here. It is pushing the water inside. And when water is here, it is automatically being pushed outside because more and more water is pushing inside. We found that these flagellated cells can also be found here. The flagellated cells are also found here. And these are special cells which are only found in the sponges. These cells are lining the canal and also lining the spongocele from inside. Lining matlab inside. Lining the spongocele as well as in the canal, both. These are flagellated cells, and I'll try to show the cell to you. This is a cell with a flagellum, and not only a flagellum. The unique thing about the cell is that if you notice the cell, you'll find that there is a collar in the cell. There is a collar in the cell. Okay, so you can see this collar is there. You can see this collar. You can find this collar. There is a collar in the cell and a flagellum So इसका फ्लैजिलम बनाते हैं, ठीक है. यहाँ पे एक फ्लैजिलम है इसके पास में, और ये, and why I am calling it a flagellum? Why? Because a single flagellum in one cell. This is flagellum. What is this? This is collar. और ये पूरा क्या है? This is a collar cell. And another name of collar cell is coanocytes. Coanocyte, you know, site means cell. C-Y-T-E, site. Coanocyte. Coanocyte. We can call them coanocytes. What they are called? Coanocytes. Another name of which cell? Collar cell. What they are called? Coanocytes. This cell is a specialty of sponges. Only sponges have this type of cell, sponges. So this is a characteristic feature. I am putting a hashtag. No other phylum has got this type of cell. Similarly, water is entering through many pores and coming out of one pore. And this movement of water is making a water current. Water current, okay? So this is a water canal system. This system of moving the water inside these canals and then coming into the spongocoel. This is called water canal system. Water canal system. And bachcho, this water canal system is also a unique feature of sponges. If you come across, if you see this water canal system, if you see the collar cell, you can be sure about, no need to see any other feature. They will try to confuse you, they will try to give an n number of features. But if water canal system or collar cell is given, this is such a unique quality about this phylum that there is no other phylum having these flagellated collar cells and water canal system. And water canal system is also their lifeline. Water canal system is their lifeline. ये क्या है इनकी? Lifeline. And why we are calling it a lifeline? Why I am calling the water canal system as their lifeline? They do three important works by this water canal system. The same system can do three important works. Anyone can highlight? And just in short, just in abbreviated forms, if you can write down what's the function. Ostium, osculum, yes. Osteopores, ठीक है बेटा. Sir, will there be any paper discussion sessions? So हाँ, paper discussion पूरा as such तो नहीं होगा, right? But no doubt, whenever we meet after the test, like for example, today we met. When I started the discussion, I was asking you about this test. I was asking you about any question which is difficult, where the answer to be rechecked or anything to be discussed. If you want me to discuss any particular question also, I can also discuss any particular question. And this you can do in any subject, but officially like paper discussion after the test, that I don't think so, because it will take a lot of time. So only the question which are difficult or you don't understand, you can ask. Okay, beta? At least I always give 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, and I keep on saying, any question, ask me, any question, ask me. And then if the people ask, sometimes the paper is difficult or complex. In that case, we have seen that even half of the class, we are discussing the question paper. I don't mind. It's very important to discuss the question paper. Food gathering, respiration, and removal of waste. Very, very good, Sandhya. Respiration, food capturing, and reproduction. Yes, Sandhya Mooram. Reproduction may be help karega. Sexual reproduction, because the gametes come in. The gametes come in through these. Okay. So the gametes ka movement kaise hoga? Because that's the only circulation they have. Although NCERT has not mentioned about the reproduction, NCERT has mentioned about the food gathering. It has mentioned about the respiratory exchange, food gathering, and number 3, that is the removal of waste removal. NCERT has mentioned these 3. Okay, once again, food capture, or food gathering, I should say, food gathering, then the respiratory gas exchange, and removal of waste. Food, respiration, waste removal, food gathering, respiration, and removal of waste. Please remember, F for food, R for respiration, W for waste. FRW, food, respiration, and removal of waste. The food enters into the body through these. Okay, the food enters through these, and respiration Of course, this is keeping the water coming inside, and the cells, the respiratory cells, the body surface cells are exchanging oxygen and carbon dioxide. And waste removal, whatever the waste, for example, the waste generated is called is the ammonia. Ammonia is generated. Ammonia can diffuse out. Ammonia can diffuse out. So ammonia can diffuse out. It can diffuse out. And if it is diffused, NH3, if it is diffused in the spongocoel, this ammonia can go out. Okay, so ammonia can go out. So this is how it helps in removal of waste, and the waste is ammonia. Remember that these are monotelic animals. Very, very important, and therefore I am calling it as a lifeline. Never ever forget about this feature. I have one more thing you should remember, that there are, see, first of all, let me make a concept. The concept is, what is skeleton? My question is, what is skeleton? Anyone who knows the precise answer, please tell me. Precise answer. And precise, you can even Google, no problem, but don't write a complete definition. Just 1 or 2 words or 3 words. In your 2 or 3 words, I will understand whether you understand or not. Okay? What is the meaning of skeleton? Skeleton. Body frame, yes. Body frame. Okay. So that he's trying to say that it provides the shape of the body frame. It provides shape to the body, and it provides support to the body. Krishna Sagar, good. So a structure which gives body its frame, very good. So body frame, good. And protection from shocks, very good. It's a framework of our body for protection from shock, perfect, good. All are doing good. Support to the body, support. So two things are coming here. Number one is the structure that provides shape to the body, and number two, the structure which provides support to the body. Let's try to understand. Now, where is the skeleton in our body? It is inside the body, right? And we know that. Who is making the skeleton? Bones and cartilage. There are many bones and cartilage in the body, and they are, like this, as you said, framework, as you said, shape. Just imagine that you and me don't have any bones and cartilage. No bones, no cartilage. We'll be lying down as a mattress, no? Our body will be just lying down as a mattress. So my body like this, my shape, I am moving in a proper shape. This means that the inside, the skeleton is giving the shape. You know that the skeleton gives the shape to the pinna, right? The skeleton is, there is a cartilage inside. Just imagine, you just remove all that cartilage. The pinna is just a hanging piece of skin. That's it. जो cartilage है उसके अंदर, that is giving the shape. This particular shape, these foldings and all, that is giving the shape to the pinna. Similarly, if you remove all the bones and cartilage from inside the body, we will not have any particular shape. In fact, we'll be lying down as mattress. Some people like me are thick mattress, some people are thin mattress. You all will be mattresses. Getting my point? Okay, so this provides and also support. It gives support because all these organs inside are actually attached to our skeleton. When I'm moving, I'm bending my elbow. I'm bending my elbow. Now, the muscle which is bending my elbow is attached to one of the end. It is attached to my radius, which is a forearm bone, and 2 heads of them are attached on my shoulder. So because of that, I can make this movement. If just remove those attachments, the muscle will keep on moving, but as such, there won't be any movement. So not only that, even the movement, motility, support to the internal organ. Okay, so if we punch someone, the heart is not squeezed unless it is a very big punch or unless someone comes under any vehicle. Then otherwise, this skeleton, this framework of ribs and sternum and vertebral column is supporting. Most importantly, just imagine I am just tapping my skull, cranium. My brain is not harmed. Imagine, even you make this 50% soft, even tapping can damage the brain and it will be irreparable. Similarly, our vertebral column is supported by, our spinal cord is supported by vertebral column. So, structure and support, remember two words, structure, support, skeleton. Okay, triple S. Skeleton is anything that provides shape and structure, support, structure and support. And who provide these two S? S for skeleton. Now, in our body, it is inside, it is endoskeleton. Some animals have on their surface, for example, like cockroach. Cockroach has a particular shape, okay? But there is no bone, no cartilage in a cockroach. So, who is actually making? You know that if you touch the surface of the cockroach or any other insect, their outer cuticle is tough. It is toughened by a carbohydrate by the name chitin. Chitin is not a protein. Lagta na chitin, spongin, no. Chitin is a carbohydrate. It is a polymer of aminated glucose. Okay, carbohydrate, chitin. Chitin can toughen the outer surface. So the skeleton is on the surface. अब क्या बोलेंगे इसको? We'll be calling it exoskeleton. तो skeleton can be on the surface. क्या बोलेंगे? Exoskeleton or inside endoskeleton. Exoskeleton, endoskeleton. Skeleton, SSS. Skeleton is something that provides shape and support, okay, or structure and support. Okay, now in this animal, this is a particular shape. As you can see, it is a flower pot shape or vase shape, like a vase or like a flower pot. Now, where is this skeleton? Let us try to explore the skeleton here. And but we find that the skeleton is actually inside. So the skeleton is endoskeleton. And who is making the endoskeleton? We find that there are an intricate network of spicules. Okay, spikes, a very small, very tiny spike is a spicule. So this is a spicule. Imagine it to be very, very miniature. Then we are calling spicule. This is also a spicule. Generally, this is a tripartite having three pointed ends, spicule. And imagine that these spicules are intricately arranged in the body wall, and that is actually providing the shape. So they have exoskeleton or endoskeleton. क्या बोलेंगे बेटा? Exo या endoskeleton? First of all, tell me. It is inside the body wall. So what we should call it? Endo or exoskeleton? Tell me in the comment. हाँ बेटा बोलो, ये एंडो है एक्सो है? इट इज एंडो. वेरी गुड. एक बात तो क्लियर हो गया, इट इज एंडोस्केलेटन. दिस पॉइंट इज क्लियर. नाउ दिस स्पाइक्यूल्स आर मेड अप ऑफ सिलिका. The spicules can also be made up of calcium carbonate. It can also be made up of silica. It can be made up of calcium carbonate. And not only that, it can also be made up of a protein called spongin. So the fibers of protein are also making this. Okay. So fibers of protein called spongin protein. There is a protein here. Okay, protein fibers, and this protein is spongin protein, spongin. So made up of these spicules, made up of silica, and also made up of silica or calcium carbonate. Either silica होगा या calcium carbonate होगा, या फिर it is, because there are many type of sponges, or it will be protein fiber or combination of the two. So the protein fibers are made up of protein called spongin. Protein पेरू spongin. Protein का नाम spongin. Name of the protein spongin. Protein पेरू spongin. Easy to remember. Sponge. ये protein spongin. और ये देखो inside the body wall. So they have an endoskeleton. And what else? Other than the fibers, they have got spicules. So who provide the support? Spicules and spongin, a network of spicules and spongin, a network of spicules and spongin, a network of spicules and spongin. So skeleton in skeleton, okay. Point number 1 is endoskeleton. Point number 2, it is spicules, and point number 3, fibers. Fibers are made up of spongin, spicules, silica or calcium, and this is endoskeleton. Endoskeleton is very important point because we may miss this point. And lastly, if I discuss its reproduction, so reproduction, that means making their own copies. It can reproduce both sexually and asexually. Regarding asexually, I'll tell you, it's very easy for them to repair themselves and regenerate themselves. One scientist, his name was Wilson, what he did, he just crushed. You cannot see my feet, but with the foot he crushed the sponges. And he found that even though he crushed them, it is broken into many pieces. And he found that there are many sponges have become, the more he breaks, the more a number of sponges. So the cells can rearrange themselves and again can form a body. Very high power of regeneration. यदि कोई phylum का नाम पूछे ना, phylum, name of phylum with the highest power of regeneration, it is obviously and always without any doubt Porifera. Porifera, highest power of regeneration in the whole phylum. The phylum का नाम पूछे. So they reproduce asexually by fragmentation. टूटेंगे और फिर 2 बन जाएंगे, 4 में टूटेंगे, 4 बन जाएंगे, breaking into 4, and now they will result into 4 regeneration. Breaking into 10, they will make 10 small animals. This is how they are making their copies. But is it only asexually? No, we have seen that even gametes, they are forming the gametes. So whenever the gametes are fused, they are also, we say they are reproduced sexually also. Sexually kab hota hai? When gametes are there, okay? So gametes are formed. What is sexually? Sexually mein kya hoga? Gametes are formed, and also the fertilization takes place. Okay? So whenever you find that gamete bante hain, okay, fertilization hoga, then from the fertilization the resultant body, that is sexual reproduction. Now sexual reproduction is present, no doubt about that, mainly asexually by fragmentation, sexually, but in these animals the bodies, the sexes are not separate, right? They have both the sex organs in the same body. So in one body, how many sex? One sex, two sex. How many sex in one body? Come on. In one body, number of sexes. One sex or two sex? Tell me. Two sexes. One body, how many sexes? Two sexes. We can call them bisexual. Okay? इनको बोलते हैं अपन bisexual. In one body, how many sexes? Two sexes, bisexual. Bisexual को अपन monoecious भी कहते हैं. Monoecious, okay? That means sexually only one form है, उसी में दोनों है. मतलब sexes are not separate. This is only one body having both the sex organs. Okay? And the same, we have another name for that. Whenever both the sex organs are in the same body, we can call them as hermaphrodite. Please make some trick. Right now I don't have any ready-made trick, but BMH, okay, HBM or MHB or BHM, BMH, anything you remember. You can make bi-mo-her, okay, bi for bisexual, mo for monoecious, her for hermaphrodite. I'm just giving you tricks how to remember that all the three means the same, and animals have sexes are separate. The basic animals, the early animals are all hermaphrodite. They are monoecious. Okay, beta? Okay. Now I tell you how to remember that in from which phylum separate sexes can be seen. And such a easy method to know that. And you know what's that? You see the pictures. See the pictures. There's the spongilla, cycon, only one body shown. Then Cnidaria, for only one body shown, right? Even platyhelminthes the tapeworm, fasciola, one body shown. First time, you will find a worm with two type of sexes, like a male ascaris, female ascaris, male ascaris, female ascaris. It is always highlighted. Okay, why we are highlighting that? So that you remember in your memory that the first time sexes got separate in a phylum is in Escalminthis, is in roundworms, Malli. Up to flatworms, they are monoecious. Mostly flatworms में exception है. Only one animal is exception, but that is also very unique because male female are separate, but they don't live separately. They live inside. The female keep the male inside the body. It's a bloodworm. यूनिक फीचर है. So as such we use the word sexes are separate. वो platyhelminthes में नहीं हुआ. It is not in the platyhelminthes. First time in a phylum we have seen in Escalminthis they have separate sexes. So in roundworms, so just like a male and female ascaris. So easy to remember. In the beginning, up to platyhelminthes, 4 phylum, they are all monoecious, hermaphrodite, bisexual. Same thing. Okay, gamete formation होगा, fertilization होगा. जब भी fertilization होगा, आपको बताना पड़ेगा fertilization is outside the body or inside the body. And here the fertilization occurs inside the body. The fertilization occurs inside the body. The gametes can enter into the body through the ostia, through the canal system. Gametes are brought inside through canal system. So they have internal fertilization. And bachcho, internal fertilization is very, very unusual for them generally. Where is the site of internal fertilization? कहाँ पे होता है हमारी body में? Where it occurs inside the body of a female in humans. Site of fertilization in humans. Ekda. Jaldi batao, jaldi, fast. Site, where is the fertilization of gametes happen in female body? Yes, fallopian tube, ampulla. Fallopian tube ki ampulla. Good. Ampulla, fallopian tube. These animals, they don't have a fallopian tube. The remaining tube, they don't have even tissues. So as such thinking, yaar, isme kahan pe hoga? There must be a tract, there must be something inside. The female body has got something inside, some tract. They don't have. So if a person has not remembered and know that there is an internal fertilization in the first phylum, by logic, anyone will make a mistake. The logic लगाओगे ना कि यार इनमें तो बाहर ही होता होगा. They are porifera. They must no. They have internal fertilization, and this is an important question. ये एक important question है, internal fertilization, and they have got indirect development. Internal fertilization, they have internal fertilization and indirect development. What is indirect development? Indirect development means that the development includes a larval stage. Indirect development, so they have got internal fertilization and indirect development. Okay. Whenever the fertilization occurs inside the female body, we say it is internal fertilization. Outside the body, it is external fertilization. Usually, external fertilization happens in outside water. Usually. Okay. So, now, indirect development. You know that, bachcho. Please focus, everyone. Please focus. female gamete, male gamete. After that, what they are going to make? They go to make zygote. After the zygote, what is going to happen? It will become the early embryo. Okay, it will become early embryo. Yes, early embryo will be formed. So I'll put here embryo. Okay, I'll write here embryo. And when the embryo gets born, there are two options. Either there will be a newborn or there will be another type of animal born which is quite different from the adult, and this animal, this free independently living animal, this animal is known as the larva. So either there is a larva or there is a young one. The young one can become the adult. The young one can become the adult by growth, and the larva can become the adult by changing its shape. And this is called metamorphosis. The morpho is changed, different meta. The morpho, the shape of the body becomes different during the formation of adult from the larva. This larva is different from a young one. What is the difference of larva from a young one? Why we are? Because both are independently existing, both are live. ये भी live है, ये भी live है, live. दोनों में birth हुआ है. यहाँ पर भी birth हुआ, यहाँ पर भी birth हुआ, यहाँ पर भी birth हुआ. Birth live, larva live or young one live. What is the difference? Come on, tell me. How the larva differ from the adult, from the young one? Yes, ampulla of the fallopian ampulla, isthmic ampullary junction, charan, uncum. बेटा ये नहीं है ना, चेंज हो गया ना एनसीईआरटी में, न्यू एनसीईआरटी पढ़ो बेटा. It is only ampulla, not the ampullo-isthmic junction. Money, ampulla, good. Sandhya Muran, message retracted. Ishwar, fallopian tube, good. Okay, ampulla, Ishwar, nematodes, good. Isthmus, charan, uncum. Isthmus नहीं बेटा, isthmus तो बहुत narrow होता है. It is such a narrow place, hardly ovum can move there. I mean, how come even ovum and sperms can meet? Because at least 200 sperms should be there around an ovum, so that one of them can fertilize the ovum. So it is not there, it is in the ampulla. Old prints of NCERT writes ampullo-isthmic junction. My dear bachcho, my question was different. My question is how does the larva different from a young one? Come on. How does a larva different from young one? Quick. Okay, just to understand the larva and young one, you can just take an example of a frog. In case of frog, because frog larva is very, very famous, it is in limelight. The larva of frog is known as tadpole, okay? Tadpole larva. So you can just take the larva of frog as a reference here. Frog का लेंगे अपन larva, उसका होता है tadpole. Tadpole is the larva. Okay, so I'll write here larva and young one. In young one, you can take example of a human. You can keep in mind the human baby. So it is a newly born baby. After birth, there will be a baby born, but the baby looks like adult, you know. The shape of the body, the morphology of the body is same as adult. So the morphology and even the physiology, even how the body works, even the physiology is same as adults. Only different in morphology is size is very small. It is a miniature. It is a baby miniature. That's it. But as such, 2 hands, 2 legs. There is a head. There is a face, 2 eyes, 2 ears. Okay, 2 legs. It is just a miniature form of the adult. Adult ka chota form, miniature form. But if you compare tadpole and frog, now you know that the tadpole, sorry, you know that the tadpole, give me some time. Hello, brother. Okay. Okay, so is it audible now? Shrivalli, Madhu Shrivalli. This is my first class in online. In online, Sunita ma'am had completed up to Escalmentis, sir. Okay. Offline, Sunita madam has completed up to Escalmentis. Okay, beta, okay. No worries, you can just quickly revise that. So you have now come to online. From offline, you come to online, no? Earlier you were offline. Primitive characters, larva, advanced characters in young one. Okay, okay. Okay, beta. So the larva is different from the adult morphologically and physiologically. So morphologically and physiologically. Physiologically, the larva is different morphologically and physiologically from adult. It is different. It is different. Now you compare this tadpole. Tadpole has tadpole is more like a fish. It is more like a fish. There is no tail in the adult. Frog does not have a tail. Moreover, the working of tadpole and frog are different. The physiology different. For example, the tadpole is herbivorous. Frog is carnivorous. Tadpole कैसा है herbivorous, frog carnivorous. Moreover, other difference of tadpole and frog. The tadpole, this one is living in water, totally aquatic. Frog is amphibious, live both things, both water as well as on land. Ammonia. So the tadpole excretes ammonia. It is a monotelic. Adult frog excretes urea. It is ureotelic. Food different, respiration different. Adult frog respire through gills. Sorry, adult frog respire through skin or through buccal cavity or through lungs. But the tadpole, it respires through gills. Adult frog में तो gills है ही नहीं. The body is changed during the transformation of larva to adult. Okay. So how a larva is different? Is it morphologically different, physiologically different, or both? It is both morphologically and physiologically different from the adult. So larva is a different, totally a different life form, morphologically and physiologically different from the adult. So whenever there is a larval stage, we call this type of development as indirect, okay? But here directly a young one, a miniature form, and the miniature form will grow into adult. So this type of development is called direct development, direct. In case of the sponges have indirect development. Sponges have indirect development because there is a larva in the sponges. So easy, understood. So, bachcho, I think this is clear about the reproduction. about the reproduction is clear. You have seen the unique features of this phylum, the unique features. You have also seen that they have an endoskeleton. The basic concepts I'm discussing. Okay, so that conceptually you can develop, and later on, whenever we say indirect development, direct development, you can quickly assess in the mind that what does indirect development means. That means there is a larval form exists. Okay, now the examples of this phylum. Examples, you have got Sycon, common name is Scypha, another name. Here is, we have got Euspongia, okay. The common name of Euspongia is bath sponge, okay, bathing sponge, bath sponge. What else we have? After Euspongia, we have got Spongilla, and the common name of Spongilla, you know, it is a fresh water sponge. Here we are adding the scientific name. These are scientific names, and these are the common names. One more name you can learn from my side, and the common name is Venus. It is called Venus flower basket. It is Venus flower basket. It is Venus flower basket. And this is, the name is Euplactella. You can break the name and learn Euplactella. It is Venus flower basket. It is a precious wedding gift of Japan. It is a precious wedding gift of Japan. Precious wedding gift of Japan. Venus flower basket, which is a precious, very auspicious also. Not only precious in terms of money, it is rare, it is auspicious also. And the name is Euplactella. How you can remember? Break the name U and then plaque and tella. Euplactella. Generally, directly we will not ask any question on Euplactella. But yes, it can be given in the options, and so that you should be able to understand this is a sponge. It is a sponge, okay? These three names, 1, 2, and 3, these are important. Because we can make direct questions out of these, okay? Well, bachcho, there are 7 slides, and we will give the screenshot of these 7 slides later on, and in the Telegram channel, we are also sharing the PDF of it. Last 2 classes, I have already shared the PDF with you people. Okay, bachcho, next. The second phylum is Coelenterata or Cnidaria. Bachcho, tell me, everyone understood about the sponges? Sponges sab clear ho gaya? Very easy. The first phylum. Sponge is clear to everyone. Hyloneema, Cliona, they are there. Cliona is boring sponge. Madhushri Valli, Hyloneema, glass sponge. Cliona, boring sponge. Boring sponge means it can make a hole, rundram, in the wall of oysters. It is a threat to the pearl industry. So commercial importance is there, because if your pond where you are rearing oysters for pearl, right? So in that case, in the pearl forming, if you have infestation with the Cliona, it will be gone. It is a threat to the pearl industry. Cliona. These are also names, additional names if we want to learn. Even in telling one name, I was feeling guilty, Euplactella. But since such a good thing, auspicious thing attached to it, I thought that you can keep in mind, and if possible, I'll try to show, whenever I show the pictures, I'll show how the Euplactella looks like, how beautiful it is, and what is the symbol of Euplactella being given as a precious wedding gift. Okay. What is the common name of Euspongia? Quick. In short, you can write down. In short, Euspongia common name and common name of Sycon. पहले बताओ Euspongia का very short abbreviation and Sycon. Just write down quick. Everyone has to write. Everyone comment. Yes, please comment. I am not increasing my. No, I am just telling you to be part of the class as much as possible, beta. Quick. Yes, bath sponge. Yes, bathing sponge or bath sponge. Bath sponge is kaifa. Good. Bath sponge is kaifa. Bath sponge. Literally, it is used to clear the heels. It is used to clean the heels. These days we are using a pumic stone. Okay. But there was a time when people used to use the skeleton, dried skeleton of Euspongia. It looked like also, you can see something to hold and then the flat base. And from there, because it is it is rough, it is used to clean the heels. Bath sponge. Coelenterata, Cnidaria, coelenterata. Why we call them coelenterata? Because these animals have a coelentron. What is coelentron? Coelentron. You know that the coelom. You know the coelom is between the body surface and the gut wall. Body wall, gut wall. इसके बीच में coelom. Body wall, gut wall. इसके बीच में coelom. Right? So this is the gut wall. You know the gut is also called antron. The gut is also called anteron. The gut is called antron. Body wall, gut wall, gut or antron. So what happens that in these animals there is a merger of these two cavities. This cavity and this cavity, they merge together. ये दोनों add हो गया, same हो गया, one हो गया, merge हो गया. When it is merged. Okay. So inside the body wall, what you call this? This is actually the coelentron. Cel plus anteron. Cel plus antron is equal to coelenteron. Animals with coelentron are called coelenterata. Coelentron. So this is coelom plus antron. It is coelom. Okay, I hope in the previous picture I have shown the coelom and also the antron. Coelom plus antron becomes coelenteron. The body wall of these animals, they are diploblastic animals. Now this is which phylum number? Phylum number 2. And please remember that there are many toes attached to this phylum. Many toes attached to this phylum. So the first two is, where do you find these animals? Of course, aquatic. Aquatic में कहाँ मिलेंगे आपको ये? Both. You can find them in fresh water. You can find them in marine water. Both. So you have again two are there. Fresh water. Example of fresh water is hydra. Fresh water example hydra. Fresh water example hydra. Here also mostly marine. First thing, toe. Second thing, toe is it is diploblastic. Second, which is matching with two, it is diploblastic. Diploblastic having tissue grade of organization. They have tissue grade of organization. Diploblastic tissue grade of organization. Okay. Third thing, which also matches with two, is that they have two body forms. The body forms are two in this phylum. Two type of body forms. One type of body form is a fixed body form, okay, just like a pole, a fixed body form. This is called polyp. Some animals are polyp. Hydra is, for example, hydra or Adamsia. It is sea anemone. Hydra is called hydra only. These are examples of polyp. And the second one is medusa. Medusa is free swimming. And there is not a big difference of medusa and polyp. You find that basically there is just a little rearrangement of the structure, and that will change a polyp into medusa. So here is a mouth here, there is a mouth here, and you can see that these are the arms or tentacles, and this shape is umbrella. It is umbrella. Umbrella shaped. Polyp is pole-like, and medusa is umbrella-like. Is the pole moving? Have you seen a running electrical pole around you? No, we don't see. We don't see that the polyps, P for poles, polyps like a pole. That means it is sessile. But medusa, which is like an umbrella, medusa is free swimming. It is free swimming. It keep on moving. It is free swimming. Medusa. Medley in action. Medusa. Polyp, pole-like. Fixed, like a pole, fixed. Okay. Medusa, free swimming. Number one. Other things about the polyp reproduces asexually. कैसे बनेगा ये? Asexually. Reproduce asexually. And medusa reproduce sexually. Polyp reproduce asexually by budding formation. Asexually by budding. Tell me how the sponges reproduce asexually. By which method sponges reproduce asexually? This color is soothing to the eyes. Otherwise, these studio eyes are really very much painful for the eyes. Haji bachcho, tell me fragmentation. Good. Fragmentation. Very good. Fragmentation. Polyp medusa. Very good. Now, as people are giving examples of polyp, yes, polyp के example क्या होगा अपने पास? हाइड्रोएडेम्सिया. एंड मेडुसा का एग्जाम्पल लिखे अपन, मेडुसा का, इसका नाम लिखते हैं अपन ओरेलिया. क्या लिया? ओरेलिया. Aurelia. It is a jellyfish. Aurelia, jellyfish. Okay, so here example of polyp hydra, Adamsia is sea anemone. Aurelia, jellyfish. Okay, commonly called, we call it jellyfish, that is medusa. Okay, here लिखते हैं अपन Aurelia. Bachcho, this is the question. I am please highlighting for you. People can answer all the question, but a question where we ask which of the following is or 100% polyp, which of the following is 100% medusa, those questions people will make mistakes. I have seen mistakes being made in such questions. So 3 examples we have written. 2 of them are polyp and 1 of them is medusa, and 1 of them is alternating polyp and medusa. One form is a unique form, and this is alternating polyp and medusa. और इसका नाम है Obelia. That was Aurelia. This is Obelia. And why we are so much amazed? Because we find that in this case, the polyp and medusa, they keep on interchanging. So polyp can give rise to medusa, and medusa can give rise to polyp. What is the ability of polyp? Polyp can reproduce sexually, asexually. A for asexual, S for sexual. Come on, write. Comment. A for asexual, S for sexual. Polyp. Up to when? Till 1 more minute. 1:29 हो रहा है ना बेटा? 1 hour 30 minutes की class, 90 minutes class. Yes, it reproduces asexually. Very good, asexually. तो जब भी polyp reproduce करेगा, polyp बनाएगा asexually medusa. And how the medusa can reproduce sexually? So medusa will form polyp sexually. Medusa बनाएगा sexually. Polyp बनाएगा medusa asexually. Polyp will make medusa asexually. Medusa will make polyp sexually because it can only reproduce sexually. It can only reproduce asexually. In this case, alternating. ये देखो, alternating generation नहीं है बेटा. Alternating polyp and medusa form. It is alternating polyp and medusa form. ठीक है? This is known as metagenesis. Metagenesis. And what is metamerism? Metamerism. True segmentation. True segmentation is metamerism. And this is metagenesis. Metagenesis. Okay, बच्चों? This is alternation of generation, ठीक है, alternation of forms, polyp, medusa, but this is not alternation of generation in plants. In plants में क्या होता है, haplontic, diplontic forms होते हैं, ठीक है. Plants में different alternation of generation. In plants, the haploid form, diploid form, ये alternate होते हैं. This is not like that. This is not alternation of generation as seen in plants. It is a different thing. Because which one is, okay, tell me, polyp is haploid or medusa is haploid, or just tell me diploid. Diploid कौन है? Which one is diploid, polyp or medusa? Which one is diploid, polyp or medusa? Trick question. Which one is diploid, polyp or medusa? Up to when? Up to when classes will continue? I think from this week we want to start on the application. In the morning, I had one class before me. I don't know why today application did not. Maybe we are just waiting a couple of days more till the ministry will give or Supreme Court. Ministry says now we are ready to conduct. All the ball is in the court of Supreme Court. हाँ जी बेटा बोलिए. Both, Sohan Yadav, you are right. Both are deployed. Yes, Madhushri Valli. Both are deployed. Very good. ये दोनों डिप्लॉयड हैं, ठीक है. इनमें ऑल्टरनेशन ऑफ जनरेशन सिर्फ पॉलिप मेडुसा का होता है. प्लांट्स में होता है हैप्लॉन्टिक डिप्लॉन्टिक, राइट. प्लांट्स में गैमेटोफाइट्स होते हैं, स्पोरोफाइट्स होते हैं. गैमेटोफाइट, स्पोरोफाइट, बट हियर इट इज नॉट गैमेटोस्पोरो, इट इज पॉलिप एंड मेडुसा. ओबेलिया. दिस इज एन एग्जांपल. ओके बेटा. सो two things. Another thing which is true for phylum Coelenterata, another thing which is true is digestion. In Porifera, in Coelenterata, the digestion is also partly extracellular, partly intracellular. Okay, it is partly extracellular, and partly intracellular. सेल है, सेल एंजाइम रिलीज करेगा. इट विल डाइजेस्ट द फूड बट नॉट कंप्लीटली. So it is incompletely digested food. This will enter into the cell in the food vacuole and further digestion occurs inside the cell. So this is the only phylum or second phylum, and again we can say both. They have extracellular and intracellular both. Another phylum with both intra and extra is Ctenophora. These are the two phyla where two places digestion occurs, extra and intra. Okay, extra and intra. They reproduce sexually and asexually. Okay, we have seen which form will reproduce sexually, which form will reproduce asexually. Tell me, are they monoecious, dioecious? Come on. Are they monoecious, dioecious? Quick answer. Yes. Yes, bacha. Murli Nadi Gatla. Your answer, is it? Who will answer? Either of it. Either of it मतलब क्या हुआ? What is either of it? Yes, they are monoecious, hermaphrodite, HMB. और ये सही है HMB. Good. HMB. They are hermaphrodite. hermaphrodite, monoecious, bisexual, HMB, good Sohan. Because I think once we made this HM, but I think later on I stopped telling and I have forgotten. Thanks for reminding me. Thanks, Sohan. HMB, they are either hermaphrodite. You can also call them. You can call them monoecious, or you can call them hermaphrodite, or you can call them bisexual. They are not dioecious. The first phylum where dioecious animal can be seen. Remember, I gave you the hint that diagram में कौन दिखाया है dioecious? Ascaris lumbricoides. Ascaris में होता है dioecious nature. Ascaris has got male and female ascaris. Female taller, female longer, male smaller. But here also now, अब इसमें fertilization कहाँ पे होगा? Fertilization is extracellular. इसमें development कहाँ पे होगा? Development कैसा होगा? This is indirect. Larva is present. Indirect development. Extracellular fertilization is क्या external, sorry. Fertilization is external fertilization. Fertilization is external and development is indirect. There is a larval stage. No need to remember the larval stage. There are some guidebooks where even the name of the larva, the type of cell, the name of cell being asked. Please don't waste your time in learning. Just remember they are indirect. Now, what are the unique features? What are the unique features which are not present in any other phylum? Only in this phylum you can find that. And the unique feature lie in the name itself, that is Cnidaria. Cnidaria, why we are calling them Cnidaria? Because they have got nidoblast. They have got nidoblast. What they have? They have a nidoblast. What is a nidoblast? Nidoblast is a stinging cell. Blast का मतलब होता है cell. Blast means cell. Nidoblast means stinging cell. Nidoblast. This is a cell. Inside the cell there is a capsule called nematocyst. Okay? ये पूरा क्या है बेटा? This whole thing is, there is a trigger here. This whole thing is called a cell. This is called nido. C-N-I-D-O. Nidoblast. Nidoblast leda C-N-I-D-O site. Nidocyte or stinging cell. And this special thing inside, this capsule inside is known as stinging capsule or nematocyst. This is called nematocyst. Site नहीं, cyst. ये capsule जो है nematocyst. And inside this capsule, you may come across, there is a long tube-like structure which can be fired out. It is right now inside, but if something is triggering this is a trigger. Nidocyl बोलते हैं इसको, trigger. And if something is triggering this, it will be fired. Fired means what? It will be fired. Fired means what? Fired means, in the NCERT they have shown the picture of a fired one. Fired. ये क्या है? पूरा cell. What is this? Capsule. And this is a trigger. And this is the fired. ये fire हो गया. It is just thrown out. And some spikes are also here. Some spikes can be seen. And at times there is a toxin released at the tip. Okay? Some toxin, mild toxin is also released. The toxin, it can paralyze the prey. Now this is a unique feature. This nidoblast or nidocyte, blast site. Same cell. Nidoblast. This is a unique feature of Cnidaria. No other phylum has this feature. If you find this cell, which is nidoblast, you can blindly say that this is Cnidaria. Just like you see dash cell, you can blindly say it is sponges. It is a porifera. And similarly, if you see nidoblast or nidocyte, you can say it is phylum Cnidaria. If you see dash cell, you can blindly say it is porifera. Fill up the dash. Beta Kalyani, anyone here taking, acha, you're talking about hypnotoxin, very good. Madhushri Valli, very good, I am happy, I am impressed, you know the answer. It is hypnotoxin, nematocyst with hypnotoxin. This toxin is a mild toxin. The word hypno stands for sleep. Hypno, sleep. Hypnosis. Okay, hypnotherapist. Hypnosis. Hypno means sleep. And why we are calling it a hypnotoxin? Because it can paralyze the prey. So it can be used as offense, defense, and capture of food. It is used for food capture, offense and defense. Okay? These are the functions of, tell me what is the line written about the functions of nidoblast in NCERT. Come on. Write in the column, write in the chat box. Everyone, please write in the chat box. Please write in the comment box. This writing is not only to tell others, but you can tell yourself that with conviction, you know the answer. I have given a fill-up for you, and yes, I am happy people, no one has. Hey Bhagwan, no one has filled the defense, prey capture, food capture, anchorage. Very good. Anchorage matlab pakad banana. Anchorage. Some are having spikes, so it can help in anchorage. It help in food capture. Because it can paralyze the prey, and it can also help in defense. Anchorage, food capture. It help in food capture because it can paralyze the prey. And it also help in body defense. It can help in defense because just like, a tool or an arm, just like an arm, or we can say some, it's like an arm. They are armed with this one, and with this they can attack. It is so troublesome at times. If there are a lot of Cnidaria in the oceans, and people, those who enter there, and lot of such Cnidarians are there, they keep on stinging bites on our skin, chinna bites, not very painful, but after some time we feel as if we are sick. And yes, if some people have very sensitive skin, it can even make a pain. So be careful if you're entering into any water with highly infested. Okay, beta, got it? Prey capture, anchorage, defense. These are the functions. This is a hashtag for this phylum. This helps us to identify the phylum. It is it's a unique feature, exclusive feature of phylum Porifera. Okay. Then remember C, another C. Remember Cnidaria ka C, and this also C. And C stand for corals. Corals are colonial. They are colonial sponges. They have a exoskeleton of calcium carbonate का exoskeleton of calcium carbonate. They are corals. So there are 3 C's for it. Coral, colonial. They live in large group. Colonial. They have And because they live in group, their outer exoskeleton, it forms coral reef. Reef is a very small projection of rock. Okay, so it can form coral reef. Coral reef. The Great Barrier Reef in Australia. The Great Barrier Reef in Australia is one of the wonders of the world. It can make coral reef. Reef is a projection of a rock. Reef is a projection of a rock. It is a projection of a rock. And this rock is actually a skeleton of corals. Red coral. People wear red coral. As in astrology, red coral is for Mars. You must have seen wearing moonga. Those who are Hindi speaking, they know moonga, red color. And those who are Telugu speaking, pagadam. And those who don't understand either of them, leave it. These are precious stones. You have seen people wearing orange color stones in their fingers. Okay, so that is actually the dried coral of a red coral. Red coral hota hai, Corallium rubrum. It is a semi-precious stone. Okay. Some more example. Already we know it is Hydra Adamsia. Okay. Adamsia Aurelia. Obelia. Okay. Then so these common names we should know. Okay. Gorgeous, Gorgonia, just like the British, royalty, the women in British royalty. You have seen the movies of British era. They are having a fan in their hand. They keep on fanning. Oh my God, it's too hot. Oh, it's a tropical country, India. It's too hot. Oh my God. Fan. Gorgonia. I gave you a hint. Gorgonia. Very meaningful. From where the meaning comes and which body part can help us to find the meaning? Meandrina or meandrina. Meandrina. Which part in the body? Then Panetula. These are other. So I'll write the common name. Hydra ka Hydra. Common name. There is no special common name of Hydra. Easy. Adamsia. Sea anemone. Aurelia. Jellyfish. Obelia. Sea fur. It is sea fur. Gorgonia. Tell me. Gorgonia. What we should call it? Sea fan. Okay. This is sea fan. Sea fan. Yes. ये ऐसा वाला fan होता है ना, ऐसा वाला fan. ऐसा. Sea fan. Gorgonia, meandrina. It is brain coral. Panetula. It is sea pan. Obelia. Very unique thing about Obelia that this can show. It can show A, metamorphosis, B, metagenesis, C, metamerism. Obelia is famous for A, metamorphosis, B, metagenesis, and C, metamorphosis, metagenesis, metamerism. किस चीज के लिए फेमस है ये? हाइड्रा फ्रेश वाटर पॉलिप, ओबेलिया सी फर फाइसेलिया, गॉर्गोनिया मीनड्रिना ऑरेलिया. Oh my God. Sea pan, panetula, sea feather. Oh, very good. Sea feather. Very good. अब आपको लग रहा होगा ना पैन कैसे होगा feather. पहले तो feather यूज करते थे ना पैन के लिए. You have seen our old pictures. How do they use a feather? As they dip that in some ink and they write. Sea feather, sea pan. This is sea fan. sea fan. And now my famous, and this is Physalia. This is Physalia. Physalia. This is called Portuguese man of war. This is called Portuguese men of war. Portuguese men of war. Come on. It is called Portuguese men of war. Tell me who is a man of war? Physalia. The common name is Portuguese man of war. The hint is sail. S-A-I-L, sail. Physalia. Come on. Who is a man of war? Who can tell me? Which girl has given Madhu Shri Valli? Madhu Shri Valli, can you tell me who is a man of war? कौन होता है man of war? Who is man of war? Physalia, man of war, Physalia, good. But my question is, who is man of war? Man of war कौन सा क्या होता है? Who is man of war? Anyone? Trick. देखो, hint is in the sail. Hint is like this. You are seeing this outside the water. You are seeing such structures outside the water. Okay, now tell me, who is a man of war? Man of war means not a man, it is a battleship. Man of war is not a man, no human being, no animal. It is a battleship. Man of war, Portuguese man of war. Okay, might be the name Portuguese because Portuguese, they used to attack. But how do they used to attack? They just go near the shore and they don't do anything in the beginning and they keep on collecting. Like one ship reached there, then two more ships reached there. These Portuguese people also came to India. Yeah, they brought man of war to India also. But that's how, man of war means, and that's how the Portuguese people do. They first remain attached or remain in one place, keep on observing, and then all of them attack. So they don't attack, this animal doesn't attack, but it look like that it is a battleship. And this is the sail, and therefore I gave hint sail. And this is a sail, you can see this thing on the ship, and it look like that, so many warship. So man of war is a warship, battleship. Okay, and it has been given maybe some story related to it. That's why it is called the Portuguese man of war, Physalia. And now, a question of the day. Physalia man of war is polyp or medusa? Question, wait, 10:45 हो गया. Question of the day. Okay, just इसके बाद में class over. Madhushri Valli, good. Ashwin Tej, very good. Charan Ankam, Medusa, good. Rani K, Medusa, good. I think Medusa. And that is why I said it's a question of the day, because I said that it is a battleship, na? It's a battleship. So you look like यार polyp तो attach होता ना, कहीं पोल जैसा खड़ा होता. अभी तो ship है, पानी में जाएगा, ये ship की तरह जा रहा है, ये सब. Free swimming. But ये tricky है. ये Medusa नहीं है बेटा, ये gas bubble है. It is a gas bubble. It is not Medusa. It is a gas bubble. So actually, this is polyp only. This is polyp. Please remember, ये polyp है, polyp. Okay? And I think not one, there are four. Each one is made up of four parts. So four polyps are there. चार इसमें polyps होते हैं, ठीक है? It is a like 1, 2, 3, 4. Four such animals they are there, and this is a gas bubble. यहाँ पे ये क्या है बेटा? गैस बबल. और ये जूऑइड्स होते हैं. These are zooids. These are zooids. और ये पूरा physalia. So whatever you see this like a sail of the ship, this is not the medusa. Okay. So Portuguese man of war is a polyp only, and this is tricky outside the frame of NCRT. And just I ask like that, maybe in elimination it can help you. It can help you. And obelia. We can make a question in which one polyp is not possible, or in which one medusa is not possible. Like that, we can make questions. Okay. So, beta, these are the examples of Cnidaria. Ctenophora, the small phylum. Something very unique about Ctenophora. On the next one, I'll be doing the Ctenophora. Ctenophora platis. Now, your concepts are developed. So it is not, I will not delay that. I will say, what is a larva? It's simply I say larval stage present. You can understand. Simply I say fertilization is internal, external. You can understand like that. So many things are hidden, okay? And you will also find the things easy. Moreover, please, you can see the status. In the status, I will share the link in my WhatsApp status, number one. Number two, if you just drop a message saying that you are LT online, I will send you the link back, okay? So that we can share a lot of material. Even the yesterday's paper also, I am going to share in the Telegram channel. Telegram channel is by the name of Biosphere by Anurag and Arun. Arun Pandey sir, your botany sir, and me, my name, Dr. Anurag Verma. Those who don't know me, I am a physician turned tutor. That means a doctor turned educator. My education qualification is of a medical doctor, but I started due to some reason. I don't want to discuss that. But later on, I became very engorged in this work. 988-717 and 3335. You can see. You can send your message, or else you can see the WhatsApp. क्या होता है वो status. Bye bye. Take care. Hope I was able to make you understand the things. Hope you are understanding whatever we are doing. First time nerve cell. Yes, you are right. Thank you for appreciating handwriting. Thank you so much. It is not that great. Many teachers have even very great. God bless you. But God bless you, everyone. Bless you. And yes, I'll share that. Okay, I'll share that. Class is over. Class over. Going to share this. Take the screenshot. You will be directed to some application. Believe me, it is safe. There is no harm in this. It may look like that this is harmful website, but I am taking its responsibility only of this website. If you are unable to do that, I will be sharing the PDF as I have done for the last two classes. For this class also, the PDF I am going to share in the Telegram group. Okay, beta, I hope you have taken that. Now I am sharing the PDF. ठीक है.